Hi, Jose. 3 wins from 3. You must be really pleased with how the players have responded to everything you've asked them to do.
I'm happy with many things in the game. And I think we have to improve other aspects, which is normal. We didn't start well again. We didn't finish well. We played well for a long, long period in the game. And I'm pleased with the victory, with the points, with the flair, with the quality, with the goals, with the quality of the goals, with some dynamics that we trained, with some, even defensively, with some principles that we are working. I'm happy with many things. I'm happy with the effort. But of course, Premier League is Premier League, and games are never finished. And even in our best period, where I think everybody had the feeling that the result could go for 4, for 5, because it was 3-0, and we had so many opportunities then in transition to score more goals, that the result then is a bit strange. But that's okay. That's the difficulty of the Premier League, the emotion of the Premier League. I could say we concede 4 goals in 3 days at home, but I prefer to say we score 7 goals at home in 3 days, which is fantastic.
With the performance of Moussa Sissoko today, he played brilliantly with Aurier down that right. Is that a position you're going to put him in permanently, like down that right hand side, or? We
have options. Of course, I'm very happy. Of course, the goal is absolutely incredible. But we have other options. I'm happy with the way Lucas played in the previous 2 matches. I'm happy now with Moussa. We have options. We have quality. It's important for the players to feel that we need everybody. Opportunities arrive for everybody. Today, I changed 3 or 4 players. Maybe the next game I'm going to do the same. And that's very, very important. But I think it's a great feeling. It's the best feeling that a player can have is at home, to have his fans with him. And amazing song, beautiful, really. I was also singing or trying to. And it's fantastic for him. But again, the goal is magnificent and the action is the same. And even Sonny not scoring goal, 2 assists, and the cross, that beautiful cross, is half of a goal.
Your first aims must have been to bring the season to life again in the league. And you're up to 5th now. You're only 6 points behind Chelsea. So the season feels alive again, and also Dele Alli has come to life again.
Yeah, when I arrived, we were 12 points behind the Champions League last position, and I told, I don't want to think about it. I just want to play matches. We were even, I think, 8 or 9 from an Europa League position. And again, I told, if we think too much about it, we are going to be depressed, because we want to play European football next season. So don't get depressed, just play game after game and see what is going to happen. Of course, now the distance is smaller. We won 2 matches. We are going into a period with lots of matches. The Christmas period is match. So you have the chance of both. You have the chance to break down. You have the chance to put pressure on your opponents. For example, when we play Chelsea, I think by the end of December. If the game was tomorrow, we would play them with 6 points difference. It would be a fantastic situation to play them. But we play them in the end of December, and we have to keep close as possible. But we have a lot to work. We have a lot to improve. I need to speak, because it's the best thing that can happen to a coach is when you don't need to speak about a player, because everybody speaks. All of you, fans, everybody speaks about him, and speaks about him for the right reasons. He's playing really, really, really well. And I couldn't ask anything more from him. Really amazing, scoring goals, assisting, working, fantastic.
Criticism of Dele's attitude before you took over. How have you found him?
No, I didn't know him. I only played against him a few times. No contact at all with him. I don't know the boy. I don't know much. I just know the qualities of the players, and that was the direction where I went. A player of such quality is not possible that he's not performing at a high level. Okay, sometimes players are not in the best of their performance level, but normally, with a little bit of an up and down, you have to perform according to your potential. But then, yes, I find him a good guy in the group, a group guy, not really this kind of selfish person that speaks and thinks only about himself. Not at all. He's a Spurs boy. He's a group boy. The group is a good family. They have very good empathy in between them. I just feel him now with self-esteem coming up and lots of confidence to play.
Okay. And to ask you on Dele, is there something in particular that you've been able to unlock? Both the goals today was noticeable that they were both sort of direct. Are you getting him into better areas quicker?
Simplified it? With teams that want to play and try to press you up, if you don't explore space behind, it's very, very difficult. With teams that play with low blocks, it's easier for you to build from the back. It's easier for you to play in between the lines in the pockets, depending. And we knew that Bournemouth is quite an aggressive team, aggressive in the right way of the word. They bring the lines up. They are not a very tall team. Even the centre-backs, they are not very, very tall, so they don't like to play in a low block. I think Eddie does well to bring the line up. You have to explore these positions, which we did, and we did more, and we had more chances to score goals. That's why a little bit of frustration with this 3-2 result, because I felt with the 3-0 that the game was going exactly in the opposite direction.
Suit Dele, though, do you think?
It's not a simple style. I think it's just the position and the principles of play. Every manager has his own ideas, and we are all different, and nobody is right and nobody is wrong. But for me, Dele is not a midfield player. For me, Dele is not a player to play positional in midfield. He's a player to play like he's playing, close to Harry, following some dynamics that we train, but also with a little bit of freedom to associate with attacking players. I think this is the best position for him.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.